it's Erika. We're going to be checking out NOWZ Problem Child performance video. The people have spoken. They have said this is what they like. It was on my list. Patience is a virtue, even for myself. But we're going to finally get into it. This sort of, rebrand with nowadays it's NOWZ. I'm excited to sort of see what they're doing, explore a little bit more of like what their concept is, what their sound is. We're in a little bit of an emotional state, but you know what happens as we get older. But yeah, so I'm excited to be seeing what this is doing, especially if this is the ones the fans are loving. What is it gonna be cooking with? Let's find out. Let's go. Oh yeah, no, she's gonna be performance, isn't she? Hey, on the beat, musicality, let's go. Okay. Now that beat, ugh, nasty. Oh, great formation, very clean shape. The tracks are coming back. Hey. But it's almost like in a lullaby kind of vibe. Like dun, 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 dun. Like it feels very childlike, but with that trap edge to it, you know? I just like the type of concepts we're getting these days. Fun. Hey, oh, but they're kind of just like rooming down, but they chose to serve it with the camera work for that shot. Cool! I do love a good headlight shot. With the headlights on the vehicles, I don't know, I've always liked it. Interesting formation here, because it's just interesting. Oh my god, my light again. Ooh, they love a little X shape. I will say, but I love it too. Ooh. Oh. Hey. Oh. I see what all the fuss was about. Okay, yeah, because no one's really, even if you do have a group that's pushing much more of like a hip-hop concept and stuff, this type of sound, this type of thing isn't really what we've been seeing recently. So it like stands out like that because it is very loud, it is very excessive, which works very well with the Problem Child concept, is if it's just a loud, kind of that screaming rapping, or the shouting rapping, kind of almost screaming, like metal screaming. And there's a thing in between where it is like screaming and singing, but like not fully leaning into that, you know, but that kind of like, like that shouting kind of thing. Maybe that's like the hip hop version of the screaming and like metal music is the shout rapping. Oh my gosh, okay. She just needs to be reset, okay? We should not have any problems. Just as the button gets iffy. It's old, I've dropped it a lot. I've literally broken the light panels inside on my blue light. That's why it's blue, because it only has the white the cool white effect to it, not the warm light effect. We don't gotta get into the technicalities of my lights. Let's get to the technicalities of this one. Problem Child. I think the beat is really cool because again, it's like this very gritty kind of hip hop trap beat, but then it has like, it's not like a very lullaby thing, but it's almost like a childlike sort of sound in there, like a lullaby, like childhood songs, you know, which I think just pair really nicely with like a Problem Child when you have this sort of, again, almost like a lullaby vibe, but with just like a very grittier hip hop sound. The blend of that really works so perfectly for the concept. Again, Problem Child, you're still kind of like, you're still like a child, you know what I mean, but you're turning into a problem. Because we found fun music, okay? I think the choreography looks really dope. I think they love a good X formation, and I love it too. Give me those overhead shots. I really, really loved it. I think it was really cool, very kind of straight up hip hop, which we love. To see that we're represented within like a choreography like this. But also, you know, there was like this era of K-pop where when everybody had like these dance break intros and outros with these genre changes. It was like after like Kingdom, because was Queendom first or Kingdom? I don't remember, but these survival kind of shows where just like groups would come back and do covers of each other's songs. It was like a thing. She was a thing if you remember her. And sort of the result of that was like they debuted a bunch of groups with like this big performance type of concept. You know how like music shows at the end of the year, they sort of had these big performances. It was like that, but for like regular stages and regular comebacks. It didn't really last. But where are those groups at? But it's like, this is the type of thing I would have liked to see. Something that feels like a big and performance is definitely what is being served here. But like, I feel like this was a much better, if you want to be just like, if this would have came out then, I would have leaned a lot heavier towards this because it does feel like it's a big performance type of choreography and just overall performance that would really kill it on a gigantic stage. So like in terms of like if you want to take like a regular K-pop comeback, or in this case a B-side, and turn it into like a big performance, getting numbers there for dancers, giving really cool interesting formations, and really cool stuff like that with a very loud noise music type of track. It's like the result of that. It's like the Problem Child from that era is what this song and what this performance video is. Excuse me, I'm dying over here. I really loved it. I think it's an amazing track. I think it's really cool. It's also like the second release I feel like I've checked out to where it is like almost like a child like sound or like a lullaby over like a trap beat, and I'm like, are we, like, we moved on from the classical with the trap beat, now we're going on to the lullabies and the trap beat. Not like a lullaby, but again, the like children's song. There we go, I guess. But I thought it was cool. I think the camera work was really fun here. It's a really great performance video, really great lighting setups, and just like really solid camera work overall. Some really fun special shots, like especially because they were just, it's like that thing, you know, when you get in like a straight line and then like the members shoot and then there's like a member in the middle and then you come back and then you break away and it's like a different member. It's almost like that, but they were kind of doing it with just like rotating like that, but in like a gigantic formation, and it was really clever that they chose to emphasize just like a tighter shot there so you can see the members change, but you're not seeing that it's everybody moving within the choreography and the formation. I thought that was really clever. I think it's heavy inspiration from BTS because I think it is No More Dream where the BTS does like this line thing, but they move like this, but it's that line effect, and here it was just like a bigger V formation thing happening, which I thought was really cool and clever. But then also, what else did they do? Like in Not Today, when they have like those like just lines of dancers and they're in there leading like the front of those formations of the lines. I'm just reminiscing. I'm just, you know, and BTS was very much the problem child of the third generation in their early days. So is Not Today considered an early day release for BTS? I really hope not. Cause to me it wasn't. But I think it's really cool. I think the performance video, really well done. Again, great camera work, great lighting, great editing, very clever moments. Choreography, and they use the dancers very well, and they create really sick formations. Love an X. I love a diagonal, but even more than a diagonal, I love an X because you don't see that too much. So that was dope. Especially overhead shots. The track banging. She is a banger. Again, maybe they're just like, excuse me. I don't know what's happening to me. I genuinely might be dying. But I think like in a way how you think of like alternative being like rock, I think in a way hip hop is also alternative culture. Just nobody really associates it because I think when you think of alternative, you think of the rock side. But there's like, I feel like hip hop is very much rooted in punk. I mean, nu metal kind of is, and there is that like punk kind of hip hop concept. But in a way, it sort of leans alternative because it's counterculture in a way. I feel like hip hop kind of is, even though it's so, I guess, mainstream now. It's sort of, I feel like, is very much rooted in that. So when they have like a problem child concept, you may think alternative in like a rock sense, but I think they do it alternative in like a hip hop sense. So it's like two sides of the same coin. Is that how they used to use that phrase? Go to put your thoughts in the comments down below what you thought about NOWZ. Probably drop a forwards video if you like this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked me and you want to see more of my videos. Go to hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the right in the description down below or at the end screen. If you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika. Currently playing Ghost of Tsushima, so if you could join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.